I'm wearing a hat today because my hair's not cooperating and I'm choosing to ignore it rather than dealing with the problem itself. So that's why this is a thing. I learned this week how to make my photos move. And it's this thing called plotograph. It's called a plotograph. Plotagraphs, which is making a still image move without having it be a video first. Plotagraphs look a little bit like this. You can go anywhere from clouds to cars to, you know, waterfalls, oceans, whatever. Really, you can make whatever you want move. So it's a super, super handy little skill to have. And it really just brings a little bit of extra life into your images. So Peter McKinnon does this thing called 2-Minute Tuesdays, where he takes a complicated subject and he breaks it down and explains it in 2 minutes in very simple terms. One, it's Thursday. Two, I'm not Peter McKinnon, but I am going to try and keep this under 2 minutes. So I'm going to jump over to the computer now and I'm going to walk you through how I create moving photos. So we're in Photoshop. Welcome. This photo is going to be in the description to download if you want to use it. Mac users, I'm on Windows, so if I use Control, just switch it for Command, it'll do the exact same thing and it'll be super easy. So to start off, you're going to press Q to switch it over to selection mode, and then you're going to press B to get your brush. Make sure that your brush is set to black so that you can select, and then you're going to select the area of your image that you want to move. Then I'm going to hit Q again, and you can see that it's made the inverse selection of what we've just selected. And then I'm going to hit M, right click, select inverse, and now we have selected the area of the image that we want to move. Then we're going to hit Control J or Command J, and that has now given us this second layer. Press Control T to transform the image, and then you're going to pull it off. Then I'm going to hold Shift and click the top and drag it up and bring it all the way up to the top. And now is the part where we have to start animating. So we're going to drag this dude into 2 seconds. So over here, and then you're going to expand this whole thing down. So you're going to go to layer, hit the little arrow, bring it down, and then you are going to hit position, and then that has now set a keyframe at the start of the section. Then you're going to scroll all the way down to the end, and you're going to hit another keyframe. And then you're just going to hold your up arrow key until the bottom there matches the top. And now you can see that we've made this beautiful keyframe, and it's animating all of this smoke up as we move along. You can hit spacebar to make it play. That does work, but that's not really what we want. What you're going to do is you are going to put this into a folder. You're going to press Control G, and now it's in a folder, and then you're going to press Control J to copy that folder. You are going to go into that group, and you are going to move that layer to 1 second. So you're going to push it back, then you're going to go over here, you're going to go to fade, and you're going to drag the fade onto the image. And then we want to do that one more time and copy that top layer that has that fade applied. Then you're going to move that layer across the top here so that it lines up nicely, and then you're going to give that another fade in. And now you can see that we have beautiful smoke that is moving up and fading in and out. Now we can see that we have all of these weird edges here. So now we need to add a mask on top. So you're going to go to your bottom layer, your original layer, hit Control J and drag that bad boy on top. And then you're going to hit Alt and you're going to hit this little guy down here. This is your negative layer mask. So it's going to fill it in with all black. And then you're going to get your brush tool, hit B for that, or you can find it over here. And then you are going to just paint in white the areas that you think don't look so good. Do it in a soft round brush so that it's nice and loose. And I'm just going to fade along these edges where it's not really looking all too hot. These little details are going to be the parts that make it look really, really good. So I think that that section looks a little funky. And now, once you faded out those little sections that you don't like all too much, you'll end up with a beautiful little plotograph, an image that moves. That's how you make your still photos move. That's it. It's super simple, super, super easy. Takes you literally less than 10 minutes once you figure out how to do it. I have no idea if that was under 2 minutes or not, but I guess we'll see when I'm editing it. And if it's not, then you'll have heard my timer go off. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. It'll be good, I think. Yeah, the next one's my Gary V video. You'll want to see that.